The sport of cycling has steadily built a following in East Africa in recent years. It doesn't hurt that two-time Tour de France winner Chris Froome was born in Kenya and trained by one of Africa's best cyclists, David Kinja. And now the town of Machakos, about 56 kilometers southeast of Nairobi, is trying to become Kenya's and perhaps East Africa's cycling club. VOA's Jill Craig has more from Machakos, Kenya.
They make it look easy, but at elevations of 1,000 to 1,600 meters above sea level, cycling these hills is anything but effortless. That challenge makes Machakos County, Kenya, a showcase venue for the abilities of East African cyclists during the second annual Tour de Machakos. 23-year-old Cyrus Wambua is one of those riders. Born and raised in Machakos, Wambua has been riding since he was a child. He says his mother encouraged him to start.
My mother got inspired by that strong guy from the Tour de France, the Lance Armstrong. So he used to read documentaries, and when we were small kids, he used to tell us that one day you'll race like Lance Armstrong.
Uganda's national cycling coach, Jesper Fiedla, says this is one reason why Kenya's and East Africa's cycling community has continued to grow.
Partly it's the exposure on TV. More people can watch these races on TV. And then the more people who are riding around in the different towns around East Africa, the exposure is just bigger. So people, they see and they say, maybe we should pick up the sport.
Race organizer Alex Tibwita says Machakos has it all. Nice hills, well-maintained roads, good descents, and a government that supports the cycling community.
I'm pretty confident that with the right nurturing, this is definitely the best place to base a center of cycling in Kenya and probably in East Africa.
Some of the best marathoners in the world either live or train in the Kenyan towns of Eldoret and Iten, locations that are known for their high elevations. Some cyclists think Machakos could eventually have that same reputation.
So definitely this is a perfect place. If somebody wanted to build in the hills at maybe 2,100 meters, you're more or less at the same level like, let's say, Iten. So for sure, this could be a new cycle hub as well. That's a perfect setting here. Perfect, really good.
And for cyclists like Wambua, that would be very good news indeed.
I like cycling so much because as a sport, it always keeps you busy, and that you avoid bad companies, you don't take drugs. Even on the other side, it's a source of living. You can earn something from the cycling event, and you push your family, you do your things, and that's all.
The Tour de Machakos is the biggest road race in Kenya, covering 400 kilometers around Machakos County. This year, there were 130 registered cyclists, double the number from last year.